Hi again. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello guys. So, this is my review for The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yes, a classic and timeless tale. Now, some of you might be wondering why I am reviewing such a classic tale. I mean, we all know the story, right? Actually, that's not true. I did talk to someone who didn't even know what The Wizard of Oz was, let alone a book. Yeah, needless to say, I'm not even talking to them anymore. So, anyways, I have actually never read the original tale of L. Frank Baum's Wizard of Oz. I mean, we've all seen the movie, hopefully, but I grew up on the movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. So, the movie is what is kind of the sensation around this story, but it actually amazed me how many differences there are between the movie and the book. So if you have not read the book, I would definitely recommend it. It's not just for children, it's for adults too. I mean, it's a quick read. It took me a day and a half, which is very fast for me. But I'm just amazed how, like I said, the differences. And once you see Wicked and James Franco's Oz movie, you kind of see some of the aspects and the characteristics and some of the characters, and it actually makes sense now. Like, you remember in James Franco's The Great and Powerful Oz, there's a little China doll. Yeah, that's in this book. You would not imagine, you would not really expect that. If you were to read this book, I expected it would be just like the movie, but no, it is not like the movie at all. Like, did you know that Glinda isn't even mentioned until the end of the book? Did you know that the Wicked Witch of the West is only in like 2 chapters, and she was a Cyclops? She only had 1 eye. Yeah, I didn't know that either. What we see here is that there are there's so much more in this book. Like, the flying monkeys, they weren't the Wicked Witch's henchmen. The Winkies had their own land. The Wicked Witch enslaved the Winkies, which I now get why that the Winkies were so glad that Dorothy melted the Wicked Witch. That makes a lot of sense now. There's a golden cap that controls the flying monkeys that if you say some kind of spell, the flying monkeys grant 3 wishes. It's very interesting, and there are so many more beasts and adventures in this book than what you see in the movie. Movies usually exaggerate the story, and Hollywood adds in their own aspects, but it just really surprised me about how different the book is compared to the movie, even though the movie has sensationalized the story. Another thing I really liked about this book was Dorothy's character. In the movie, she seems like this whole woe is me, little pushover, little whiny little girl, like, oh, there's no place like home, I want to get back home, I want to get back home. But the Dorothy in this book, she's actually kind of considered a feminist heroine. Even in the introduction, they kind of talk about how she is a go-getter. She's always thinking about what to do next. Yeah, she wants to get home, and yeah, she cries a couple of times, but her persona is like much more stronger than what Judy Garland portrayed her in the movie. Now, I'm a big Judy Garland fan. Don't hate me for saying that. But if you have not read the book, you need to understand what I'm talking about. So, like I said, if you have not read the book, I would highly recommend it. It's a good read, fast read, and you'll probably be just as surprised as I am. So that's all I really have to say about this book. I give this 2 thumbs up. So, until next time, see you later. What's the movie called? Oz?
The Great and Powerful Oz.
Which